February shade tree meeting. If everybody could stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. First up is the meeting minutes. I have no questions on it. It says on there, I don't know if it matters, but nays and noes and nays, it says 0, 0. But then it does say who says it. I don't know if it matters for the record, but
I'll look at it.
yeah. Anyway, I didn't see anything else. Everything was cool. Yeah. All right, so make a motion to approve the meeting minutes. All in favor? Yep. All right, thank you. Consent agenda is the 202 Adley Road, and Matt and Kristen, you guys looked over this?
Yep. I did a site visit. Shade tree protection is perfect. They're taking out a 12-inch cherry because that's in the way of the addition that they're putting on. And they have a huge driveway where they're going to site everything, so there's no, and it's heavily treed in the back, so most of the trees aren't even close, so it looks fine.
All right, make a motion to approve the consent agenda. Do I have a second? All in favor? All right, for the new grading permits, first up we have 245 Radnor Avenue. Is somebody here for that? Hi, welcome. If you could just introduce yourself and tell us about the project.
Sure.
I know you were here before, right?
October 2024.
24.
Yes. I'm Linda Layer. I'm with Inland Design, professional engineer there. This is the 4-unit. You want me to spread out the plan for you? Sure. Do you want to see the plan again? Okay.
Has anything changed, or is it just because you're here for the grading permit?
Nothing's changed.
So you're going through the whole process now, and grading permit was
Correct.
submitted, so it's all the same?
Yeah, and James, just for background on this, so the Planning Commission wanted to disallow this plan, so the applicant went to the Board of Commissioners, and the Board of Commissioners approved it. So this was after we, I think, approved it. I believe we did.
The shade tree.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's basically the same plan as we proposed in 2024 with, there's going to be 2 trees removed, and right now there's a total of 6 trees on the site, and when we're all said and done, we'll have 9 shade trees, 17 evergreen trees, and 43 shrubs.
Oh, there was, I did go through this as well. The basin, you have the tree list up there, and you do have, I guess it's a stormwater basin?
Little stormwater rain garden in the back.
Okay.
Yes.
I was just wondering, there is a dogwood in there, and I'm not, is it going to be planted in the basin?
No, we will be outside of
It'll be outside.
out of the
Okay,
wet zone.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to get too wet. And then just to go through, you're tearing it down, and then you're coming in through the same driveway, is it?
Yes.
And so you're not, there's no trees in the way?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Okay. Anybody have any questions?
Yeah,
Kristen?
hi.
Hi, Kristen.
In our notes from, I have an appearance from July 2024, it may have been October. It says 3 trees to be removed with removal of an additional 3, and then 9 to be planted.
So we're only removing 2.
Okay, so none of that is
No,
accurate?
no.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if I can see it here, but I didn't see that the tree species was noted on your plan, but it could be I just missed it or didn't see.
It's at the bottom here.
Oh, but it's not on the diagram. Okay, that's what I was looking at, the diagram, to see which,
She's got call-outs with the little initials, CJ.
okay, all right.
Yay,
Okay, thank
yeah.
you. Thank you.
Yep.
That's all I have.
Anybody else? Any questions? Okay. I'm going to make a motion to approve. Do I have a second for this? Second. All in favor? All right, cool.
All right,
Unanimous.
thanks so
Thank you
much.
very much. Good luck with the project.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, 5B, 322 Edge Hill Road. Hey, good afternoon, evening.
Tom Baker, Pool Tech.
Nice to meet you. If you could just go through the project real quick and,
New pool.
okay.
That's it.
And you go, is there any trees in the limited disturbance?
No.
No trees at all?
Trees.
And you're coming off the driveway here, I think, right?
Yes.
And coming right in between the house and
The house and
garage?
the garage.
And there's 2 arborvitae's, but I think they had a tree protection, right?
Yes.
Coming in, okay. And there's no other trees in the vicinity?
Nope.
Okay. I guess grading. Are you leaving soil on site?
You know, it says in the plan that it's staying, but it's not.
It's not,
The
it's
only
going,
thing staying is going to be topsoil.
okay, gotcha. So you're not going to be grading anywhere? Okay, perfect.
Thanks.
We're making a motion to approve. Do I have a second? All in favor? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good evening. Good luck. All right, next up, we have 390 Morris Road, new dwelling. Is there anybody here for that? Going once, twice, 3? Nope. All right. So I guess Morris Road will table till next time, or unless they come in later tonight. We will do 547 Brandymead Road, the pool. Hey, welcome. If you could introduce yourself, and I think this has been before us before.
Yeah, I believe so. So my name is Brendan McCardle. I'm with Atwell. I took over this project. Sorry, I just have a small printout. I thought we might have something from the online submission that would
Okay.
be presented. But yeah, this project was presented in October 2023. This is there's some modifications to where the pool lays out. I new to the project. There is one tree shown as being removed. It appears, I mean, I was by the site, 2 pine trees on the site are not there. So I'm new to the project also, so I was,
Yeah, I saw those removed, I think last 2025, I saw somebody taking them down,
Yeah.
which is fine. They weren't heritage trees or anything, so.
okay. So, yeah, I mean, that, like I said, just it's a new grading permit and just trying to update for the pool.
So no trees are coming down with this?
No.
And are you planting any trees with the plan?
There's, no, just shrubs, I believe.
Okay. And you're just here for the pool part. Everything else with the house and everything was
Approved.
completed and.
Yeah, and we got grading permit approval.
Gotcha.
Through.
When are they going to be done, that house? It's a
Uh,
very interesting house.
Yeah, I believe soon.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I believe they're going to start back up once they finalize these permits, so.
Gotcha. Kristen, did you see anything else? Or Matt?
I was on site, it looked like that it was installed. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, when I saw that email,
Anything else, was there? Kristen?
I just want to make sure I understand. So the application said 1 tree to be removed, and the 2 X's are on the plan. Just
yeah, that,
to confirm, which one?
well, I also, so the tree on Wildhaven, that tree is in the right-of-way. I believe that was a public right-of-way tree, and it was, I think there was a miscommunication. It was not, it was demoed at some point, and it's not supposed to be shown as to be removed. And then there's 2 pine trees on the front, basically these 2, that one and that one are no longer there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2 pine
So
trees.
you're not asking to remove any tree? Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
2 spruce trees. Was that on, I wonder, was that on the other application?
Yeah, it's been
yeah.
kind of a,
I mean, this has been
it's
going on for a while, under
We
construction.
approved 1 to come October.
Okay.
1 tree to be removed was approved.
Last October.
Correct.
Gotcha.
23.
and then I think this
Sure.
came in twice.
But this
October
was,
2023.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
Bob
'cause
Newton
this
was
has
here
been
for
a
that one.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tough to follow the paper trail on it, so.
Yeah. And the soil is being taken off-site. It says,
Yes.
or no, on the, it is being taken off-site?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Because there's trees in the back, and if
Oh,
they're
no.
grading back there, they.
No, no, it'll be
It's
green.
going.
Yeah, say,
Okay.
sorry.
The application, this doesn't say.
Doesn't say anything.
It says 350 being excavated and remaining on site.
Yes.
So it is,
Yeah, there was no, I mean, I believe this is similar, it basically is the copy of the initial submission application, and it stayed on site. There's no stockpiles on site for any of the construction. The basins installed,
no, I'm talking about the pool. The pool wasn't built yet, was it?
no.
No, so the concern would be if you're excavating the soil for the pool, 350 yards, it says on the application. There's trees in the back, I believe, of the property. So if you start grading all that excavated soil out back there,
Yeah.
then it could cause harm to the other trees. So if there's to preserve the trees, we want to make sure, and anybody that likes trees want to make sure that all that soil's not piled back there.
Yeah,
So
the tree, we can amend that to say it'll be taken off
it'll be
site.
taken away.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Anybody else have any questions? No? All right, then I'll make a motion to approve with the application being updated, if that's all right, Ms. Leah, to say that soil is going to be taken off-site and not graded around
Okay.
there. Do I have a second? All in favor? All right, cool. Thank you. Good luck
Thank-
with your project. Okay, next up, we have 610 King of, what's that? Frank? Oh, I thought you said, oh, Villanova, yeah, King of Prussia. Welcome back.
Thank you. Good evening. Ken Hoffman from Pannoni. I'm here for Villanova University for their Cabrini campus. We're doing some additional improvements for Cassia South, or Cassia Hall, on the south side of it. The improvements are fire truck access and ADA access to the building. Currently, the entrance to the rear of the building has some stairs, so the stairs are coming out over here. And fire trucks can't make the movement through this area with what we're given with Radnor Township. So proposing a circle ramp down into the building and grading out. As a result of the grading out, we need to remove one tree, 34-inch oak. Sits roughly right about here. There is another tree, 4 inches in caliper, so it doesn't fall into the category of needing replacements.
Was that the tree on the opposite, the last page? That's the 4-inch.
That's the 4-inch,
Okay.
right? That's the
Thank you.
34, right? So as a result, 6 replacement trees. We're doing 2 honey locusts, 2 magnolia, 1 tupelo, and 1 new oak. And they're kind of spread around in and around the area where the work is happening, where we had some free space for additional trees.
Is it listed on the plan where they're going, or? Gotcha, okay. Perfect.
In there.
All right, and then, soil, is that being taken away or kept there?
So there's really not much soil that's going to be kept on site. If anything, it's an export.
Okay.
You know, if there's a little bit of topsoil when they do the excavation of the tree and the grading out, we'll respread that in and around the area
Gotcha.
of
You're
where
not
the
dumping
grading's
it
happening.
anywhere near- okay,
No,
gotcha.
again, it's
There's
mostly,
just a lot of trees up there.
yeah.
Got it.
A question just to the arborist, because I'm not one. Just to confirm that 4 of the 6 replacement trees will be shade trees.
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome.
Anybody else? All right, looks good. I'll make a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Cool.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Good luck with the project.
Thank you.
All right, 5F, 864 Briarwood Road. Welcome back.
How's
Could you
everybody
introduce
doing?
yourself again and just tell us about the project? Of course. Thanks.
My name is Andrew Malmstrom with Site Engineering Concepts. I'm here on behalf of the applicant who's looking to build an in-ground pool in the rear yard. Currently, the site slopes fairly downhill in the back of the dwelling, so there are a few retaining walls proposed to kind of lift the pool and patio area up. We had noted that there was the excavated soil will remain on site. And how this is going to be constructed is they're going to start off at the bottom, excavate for the stormwater bed in the bottom, and then a lot of that fill that was excavated for the stormwater will be used to fill in the pool area and kind of raise that whole patio area up behind the walls as they construct those. We had received a couple comments from Kristen, I believe, and Matt before last week. So I had noticed, it was noticed that there was some of the grading was going to be impacting the trees in the back. After reviewing and adjusting some of the grading and the stormwater pipe run along the side, we are now calling for an 18-inch maple to be removed, just with how the filling below the wall and making sure that slope isn't too steep. The kind of grading is going further out, which is impacting the root zone of that tree.
Where's that maple at?
That one is right here, but it would have been in between. There's another 18-inch maple that sits a little further downhill.
Gotcha.
I believe 34-inch maple, so sitting in between those. But the fill along this corner here was cutting fairly deep towards the trunk of that tree. So we're now calling that out to be removed. There's currently 103 trees on the property, so we're not getting anywhere close to that 25% removal. But additionally, the limited disturbance and this pipe run along here had been altered or has been adjusted, and the tree protection fencing adjusted with it for a lot of these different instances where that tree protection was getting way too close to the trunk.
Yeah, thank you.
So kind of we're tightening everything up, as well as right here, we tightened up the limited disturbance there. The construction access will be coming off the edge of this driveway. These steps and walkway will be the last thing to be constructed. So that'll kind of working your way out from the property.
All right. And are you replanting any trees or not?
They do have a landscape architect on the project, but nothing that will be shown on our plans, but they will be doing some plantings around the pool areas. I'm not sure if any of them will be trees or not.
Gotcha. Thank you, Matt and Kristen. I think that helped out a lot. I have no questions. Anybody else? No, cool. Thank you for
Perfect.
working with Kristen and Matt. I'm going to make a motion to approve. All in favor? Or a second? All in favor? Good. All right. Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks.
I don't know if I'll be lucky enough to swim in it.
Briarwood. That was the last one. Yeah, the clearing permit now, right? Is there anybody here from 217 Windermere? No. Sir, are you here for one of the agenda items?
I am. I'm for 390 Morris Road.
Okay. Come on up. We thought nobody was here for that. Welcome.
So it's gonna be a long time I haven't hit my phone.
Oh, I gotcha. If you could just introduce yourself, if you could go up to the mic there and tell us about the project.
My name is Fran Petrini. I'm going to build a home on 390 Morris Road. It's next to a home where I was born and raised, and it's a vacant lot right now. We're going to go in, dig a foundation, dig out the basement. All the dirt's going to be removed. build the foundation, and then the dirt that we're gonna use for the pits, for the storage, for the water storage pits, we're gonna use to backfill.
Gotcha.
And any that we have left over, we'll haul away.
Got it. And there's trees being removed. 390. You have a couple trees being removed, right?
We had to remove 2 ash trees that were dead.
Okay.
There's a tree, I stopped before I came here tonight, and the one tree in the front really looks shabby. If I can save it, I want to save it. There's no reason to take it out, but
I think it's on the plan as being removed, is it? Oh, okay. So are you building, it's an empty lot, right?
it's an empty lot.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, there was one tree in the front, like to the left?
To the left,
Yeah,
exactly.
okay. But you're going to say that if you can, and,
It's not in the way of anything. If I can save it, I'll save it.
Gotcha.
If not, if we take it down, we'll take it down and do something else, I guess.
gotcha. Do you have any notes on this, Kristen or Matt?
Yeah, there was something identified as a 34-inch ash. Is that an existing tree?
That probably was there. That's one of the ashes.
Is that gone now, or?
That was probably came down, yeah. Big hole in it.
Oh,
both
yeah.
of 'em.
Yeah, I
Those
was just
actually-
going to say that if that's still there, you might want to look at it.
No, there's actually 2 of them, and they both had to come down.
Okay.
It's a shame. They were nice trees.
All right. And so the grading you're going to use for the backfill, and then whatever left you're going to haul away?
Yeah, so most of it's gonna be hauled away. It's a small lot.
Right.
Sorry, just to confirm, because in the application, it's blank. You are going to excavate and haul away, how much approximately? Yards? Any idea?
Well, the building, the basement will be 30 by 50, going down 9 feet. So, it'll be a couple hundred yards, more than a couple hundred yards. And that'll come out. Like I say, it won't stay there at all. The lot's not big enough.
Yeah. Is there any other trees on the property that are
On the
near,
left
like, the
side,
limited
if
disturbance?
You're facing the new house. On the left side, there's all arborvitae's all the way up, which protects that whole one side.
And are you going to be working within 25 feet of that?
Well, we're gonna be working within 10 feet of them.
Within 10 feet?
The house, it's a 50-foot lot, and the house is gonna be 30 feet.
Okay. Do you have, is that plans in your hand, or?
No,
No. Do we have, anybody have plans up? Is there, where are the arborvitae's?
I think that's what we said was missing, was existing
Are they on your property, or are they on the other property?
no, they're on my property,
And it's a row of arborvitae?
arborvitae.
Do you know how tall they are
Oh,
about?
they're high.
All right, so they're probably,
They're at least 12 feet high. At
oh, so
least.
they might not even be 6 inches then. Okay. Because if they're 6 inches or above and in the limited disturbance, they're supposed to be on the plan, and you'd want to put tree protection around them, so, you know, when the excavator's digging out, not going to hit them or anything?
No,
Pretty close.
no, we're gonna do it ourselves. And, you know, I can't imagine them having a 6, anything's possible, I can't imagine.
Well, if they're only 12 feet, they're not going to have a 6-inch
Yeah,
diameter.
Can't
Yeah,
imagine 6-inch diameter.
yeah, okay.
I see the plan,
It's
but
on here.
we didn't see any existing details for any existing trees on the plan. That was missing.
Was there other trees on the, is that the only tree? I thought the tree was up front here.
I see one, where did we see one
There were the 2 ash that came down, and then you said there's one in the front yard.
There's one in the front yard, and
And that's it.
I'm not sure what kind of tree that is, but tonight,
The other trees, the arborvitae's won't be on there because
pretty
the ordinance
shabby.
says that, I think under 6 inches, they
Yeah.
don't
But
need
is
to be
that
marked.
it for trees, except for the arborvitae?
yeah, and then there's the
2 ash
arborvitae's
that
all along
are
the property line.
Yeah,
And there's one in front that's marked,
the 36-inch ash. That's on the other property.
the one on the,
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to.
right down here somewhere. I thought there was a tree I saw.
Did they say that was an ash too?
Where's Mars Road?
To the left.
There's a tree, is there another? This is,
Next
next page, there's a crab apple and the
There's
Right here.
that. Oh, 22-inch
22-inch
maple.
maple, that's the one you're saving. Yes,
Oh, yeah, there's an ash right there.
yeah, the trees are on there.
Oh,
It's a maple?
22-inch maple, yeah,
Oh, good.
it's on this part, but not the other part. Okay.
but he's not taking it down, then.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Tree protection fence needed. No?
Is there fencing around it?
I see this right here.
I guess it's not under limited disturbance, that's why it's not.
How are they getting in there? It's such a narrow lot. But he's gonna have to put tree protection fence on the side, all those arborvitae's, or no? Right? It's lined
mean,
with
you should.
arborvitae's, yeah.
I mean,
you
it's
have
not, by the ordinance, I don't think it's needed because they're under 6 inches.
So they don't need TPS either.
I don't believe the ordinance says it does. But if you, do you mind putting up some tree protection around those arborvitae's to
Sure, I
protect
don't want
them?
to lose them, whatever I need to do.
Yeah, if you put up tree protection along the side there where the arborvitae's are, if they're within 10 feet, like you said,
Right.
because if that excavator comes around, somebody might whack them, save you some money too.
Well, no, that's not going to happen.
I got you. So I would just update the plans and submit it back to the township saying that there's trees here, the arborvitae,
Okay?
and draw a line that's gonna, just like it has here on your plans for the tree protection.
Showing the arborvitae.
Show that,
They're on this side of the curb, yeah, there's
yeah,
a
show
curb.
that they're being protected.
Right, okay. Do that.
Anybody else have any questions, concerns? No? Okay, so I'll make a motion to approve as long as you show the arbors on the plan with the tree protection.
I'll get that done. Hopefully I'll get the
And,
Yerkes to get
And
it
then just
done.
submit
and the
it to
excavated
Miss-
dirt amount, just some amount, estimate of the dirt that you're excavating.
The estimate.
Thank you.
Okay, I can do that when I get home.
Oh, no, it doesn't have to be when you get home, just like contingent with the other stuff.
All right.
And just send it into Trish, is it? Yeah.
Trish is with Steve Norsini's
Yeah,
office?
yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Good luck with your project.
Yeah,
Hey,
thank
thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
Okay, now, where am I now? Okay,
Windermere's not here.
217 Windermere is not here, obviously. Any word on that, Leah? Because you said Joe was coming or something?
I thought the homeowners were coming.
Okay,
Joe asked me to put it on the agenda, so I did.
gotcha.
This is the one that has a tree in the driveway.
No,
The 12 trees, I think.
Yeah.
Are into the house. I mean, they're these huge Norway spruces are just like on top of the house, basically. 5 or 6 of them, but they want to do the whole tree line.
Yeah, remember he didn't have anything that he needed.
Show up.
Right, and so then we gave him, Leah gave him all the information needed. We
Something
handed
I
him
would
the
say.
checklist, and then they supplied the same exact thing for tonight, but they're not here. So
All right, so
he might need some help.
we'll table that till hopefully next month or something.
Yeah.
All right, so that brings us to old business. Frank, you were kind enough to put all this stuff together, the Shade Tree Commission year-end report. I think everybody saw it, right? Frank, do you want to run through it, or?
Everyone has seen it.
Mhm.
It'll appear in the minutes for this meeting. And a lot of you guys have commented on it, and those have been incorporated. I guess what I wanted to raise is, what do we do with it? And I was thinking, we had a pretty good year last year, and we have a lot of good, big plans for this year, and that maybe we should be presenting it to, well, one, Commissioner Coates, who's supposed to be our commissioner for the Shade Tree Commission, just to let him know what's going on. And based on his reaction, is this something the BOC would like to hear? Just to make asking for money easier.
I agree,
We
yeah,
know
and
what
I
we're
think,
doing.
I think it does say somewhere on like the township page that Shade Tree is supposed to come up with a plan to present. So this would be a
Okay,
good time to do it.
yeah.
What do you guys think, yeah? So,
Ricky, any comment?
Yeah, I mean, I would think that even though Commissioner Coates hasn't been present, I feel like you'll still get him at the BOC meeting, so you don't have to get him exclusively. You could catch him right with the rest of the commissioners, and
does he go to the meetings?
I'm not answered that yet.
Yeah, I've seen him there. But
It's a joke if you're listening.
I don't know any other way he's going to know about what's going on
Yeah.
here and how he can represent us. So that's why I started with him. But if we could do everybody at once, that'd be cool too.
I think that's the way to go. Just get it over with, everybody know.
Yeah, I agree. Would you arrange that, Ricky, or would we have to genuflect in front of someone?
Miss Lee would have to do that. Ricky doesn't know how to.
I think we can ask the township manager to add you guys to the agenda. I don't know that it'll be for the next one, because they had to cancel this week's meeting,
Yeah,
so it's
understood.
gonna be heavy, so, but I'll get a date for you and let you know.
There's no rush, really, is there?
No, there is no rush.
Arbor Day is in April, so that'd probably be the perfect month.
Yeah,
Okay,
great month.
thank you. That'd be great.
Ricky, any comeback? Come on, man.
Email him later.
Was he going to say something smart?
No, he's gonna push a pile of snow in front of my driveway, probably. I wouldn't be upset either. That'd be kind of funny. Any other questions on that? Everybody agrees? All right, so we'll wait for Ricky or Leah, and you'll let us know when we can present to. And Frank, do you want to show up together?
Yeah.
And anybody else that wants to join us is welcome to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come as a group, put on a show.
What nights is it? Is it a
Mondays.
Monday?
They're Mondays.
Mondays night,
Okay.
yeah. All right, 7B, discuss assigning responsibility to commission goals.
Yeah, this has been kind of stimulated by the Seth Reeser rolling off and Matt coming on, and we still have one vacancy. But, you know, Seth had a lot of things that were under his purview. And so what I did is I just took the goals and just figured, can we put someone's name next to them? So that was that. We could, you have the chart. I sent a PowerPoint with, to Ian, so we could pull that up on the screen. Ian, could you pull that assigning responsibility thing up?
You mean the Word doc? It's a Google Doc? It's a chart.
It's a chart, yeah.
It's not a PowerPoint.
I didn't mean to make you come out.
Well, you did, Frank. Which one was it? Simon Gold?
It was the second one.
Assignment of goals, yeah.
You put other people's names in.
No, someone did that. I think Matt put some names in.
I put my name in when you gave me access.
Yeah, well, once I did that, I couldn't correct it.
You lost control.
I lost control. So you guys have seen this, and
Yeah. I think, sorry. Operating assumptions is that you only put your own name, not other people's name.
there's a mean streak there. No, I did put my own name in there, or Matt did.
Right.
Did everybody get a chance to look at it?
Yeah, I like that column support.
Yeah, because we don't do it by ourselves.
No, and it just, but that wasn't always obvious, like in past,
Mhm.
you know, it would seem like it always was, you know, I think it was hard sometimes to get in on something if you weren't the leader, so.
Well, we all come to the plannings, don't we? That's
Yeah.
the goal. We all
Yeah,
Yeah, just about.
Where do we need more support?
and that's why, like, I put HOSBAC and STC on the recommended tree list, because everybody here should have, like, something to say about it. Because there's gonna be controversial moves on that, believe it or not, like the beech trees. We may need to take those off the recommended list, at least temporarily, until they figure out something. So, that's why I put STC, it's like, everybody should have a say on something like that.
Look, you can see I'm working on it right now.
Under the spring planting stuff, Seth was heavily involved, and I have another presentation that talks about Seth and what he did and the need to replace somebody for the tasks that he actually performed. But just take the repairing and repair. I checked with Melissa. We should have an announcement by March as to whether we got the award or not. But that repairing and repair is something I know only what I Googled. So that's why James's name is probably there. And so that's someplace we're probably going to need a number of people to help. Kristen's been talking about talking about using goats to get rid of the invasive plantings, along the creeks. If not, we're going to have to get a contractor to go in there. So I'm hoping someone could step up and lead the repair project. But we have James and I think John Hosbach as people who know about this stuff that could guide us and make sure we made no mistakes. And in terms of plantings for the repairing and repair, James has had some good ideas for planting around the Willows Pond with bushes and multi-stalked river birches that would look pretty cool. So anyway, I think this could be a really, really big deal. The project is priced at $40,000, so that's a lot of work to do that. And it's also a volunteer. So that's one thing that I think is huge. The spring planting and fall planting, which we're going to talk about next, has a lot of work that needs to be done that Seth always did for the right-of-way plantings. Right. Finding contractors. Steve and I do the sorting, so there's piles, and the Public Works is there to help with that. But they're...
So Frank, just a question. Would it not be helpful to just have some separate bullets of the major lifts under spring planting, for example, like you just explained, and then we can have somebody who's doing that? If we don't,
I have a page-and-a-half project plan for a spring planting that has tons of subtasks. I can send that out to all of you so you'll kind of get an idea of what you might be getting into or what someone else is doing.
Right, I'm just suggesting on here. That way we can, if you're leading the whole thing, and then we can, some of those major areas, we can assign to each other, so it's not you're doing everything, but also then we can see
Okay, I can do that.
everything's covered.
I can do that. That's no problem.
Kristen, did you just remove your name?
I did, because I don't know who put it there.
It was Eugenia and Kristen, and now it's just...
I was, because I didn't put my name there, so I was just removing my name that
I did it.
I didn't put there.
I did it.
Yeah, no.
Ian, could you bring up the next presentation, please? And we have, for the food, my wife and daughter have been helping with that, helping you with that. So, there's...
It's not always a girl's job, so maybe other people can...
I beg your pardon.
I've done it every year that I've been here. Girls, go get the food.
I'll get the food.
I'm offended by that. I'm offended by that,
I don't
but we
mean to
can...
offend you, but...
So, can go to the first one?
Is it this
So we have
slide there?
80 trees ordered, okay? And that's been confirmed. 30 are for residents right now and 50 for the reforestation project. We can change that if we want, okay? If you think the residents are going to want more, or we want to put more into the reforestation project.
And that includes the 20 extra?
That includes,
Okay,
yeah,
great.
yeah. So just timeframes, we're going to pick up the trees on Thursday, April 16th. Steve and I do a sorting so the contractors can pick up trees on the 17th, that Friday, and start their planning. And then we're actually going to have the event at the Willows or whatever park we choose on that Saturday, okay? same as we've done for the last, 5 years. Can you go to the next one, Ian? That's Seth on the right.
Aw.
I wish he was here.
He's hiking
But-
right now.
Huh?
Yeah, he's Kilimanjaro, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
I doctored it. So, anyway, these are the things that Seth used to do from my detailed
That's awesome.
project plan. So we're looking for son of Seth or someone to kind of take over that.
Set up residence. So, I cannot help with most of the computer stuff.
Which I am willing to help.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to help.
Yeah.
Okay,
Lead the way, what do you?
and that's all Google,
It's
it's all
mostly
Google
like
Form,
Google Drive stuff.
it's
like
all Google
the
Forms.
Okay.
Forms and stuff.
If you're
like
familiar with that.
You've used those things, I
Sure.
have, and we can do that.
Yeah.
Comfortable?
dig the
Yeah.
holes.
Do you want me to,
Or
so you
that's
guys,
always.
We'll do that.
do you need anything from
No,
like Seth or anything?
it's the
I'm,
township.
like,
No.
No,
no
it's the
idea how to do
contractor
this
digs
stuff.
the
He
holes.
says he has basically like
Yeah, at
an
the
SOP
parks.
that he'll give me,
Township
Um,
digs it.
but I have
And for
access
the
to
right of way,
everything. So
it's the
my
Okay.
job
the
down
contractor.
further is basically just to transition management of the Google Drive
30.
So you
from
can
him
do
to
all that.
me.
Well,
And
if
then
they
we can
agree on
do
30 for right of
all of
way,
the things, the
that
forms
was on
and
the
all that
previous
stuff
slide.
Gotcha.
Then
for the
Oh, those
plantings.
there-
So the
okay.
register,
All right. So
Tim
we're
and I will
talking
do.
registration,
Yeah.
everything like
Yep,
that?
yep.
And so, Frank, do you remember when registration usually opened up for this? I had somebody contact me today for a tree already.
For a mid-April planting, we would start in early March to mid-March.
Okay.
And that's, it's advertised on Radnor
web-
Trees site, on the township site.
And
they
the
go in-
Radnor tree site, that's something that's Seth.
Yeah, the
set up, right?
radnortrees.com.
So do we have access to that now, or?
Yeah, Kristen and I now
Yep.
have
Okay,
access.
perfect. So
So
you
we
can put
can-
it on, you can do all that too, Kristen?
Yep. Tim and I will do it,
That is perfect.
unless anybody else wants to also do it.
Yeah, it's, I'm supplying some content for that because it's really dated. We're talking about 2024
It is,
projects
yeah.
on it.
Okay.
And a little bit embarrassing, one of our grants, they're saying, are we going to be on your site? And they're not. So we gotta
Yeah.
do that,
It's
which
really
should happen
easy to do.
tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, Seth used to set it up, we'd advertise with Molly, which means basically we do the content, get it
Got it.
on the site, because we don't have access to the township site.
Right, right.
Does that tie in with the communications, Wayne Fall Festival, Radnor news articles?
A little bit.
Yeah,
So the site.
I
like, in
prefer
general-
not connecting it with that,
Okay.
just because this is one project that has all these little things that,
Overall, that's
touch
what that
other
is.
people.
So that's
Okay.
also, if you don't mind, we can vote.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so then I'll add you down there.
And then you'll be able to do the registration and get that up and running
We will figure
by
that out,
early
yeah.
March?
Yeah.
All right.
so contacting the tree companies. In the past, we've had lots of volunteers, Shriner, Executive. Last fall, I think Seth said, don't have time for that sort of stuff, and we just contracted for it.
Let me talk to a couple guys and see if we can get, because if we could save a few dollars, since our budgets are running low with all these projects, it might be helpful.
Okay?
Ricky, I love you. Do you think you guys could do like 10 trees in the right of way? Would you, Public
Sure.
Works, you good?
Yeah, we
Right.
usually do some along with John's guys, so I mean, I'm not sure how many, but if you just say 10, I mean, we've done more than that before.
How much
Perfect.
did we spend on that last year? Do you know offhand, just
I
roughly?
think it was $4,000 for the right-of-way, and that might have been 50 trees?
Yeah, it was something like that. It was 110 or something a tree, I think.
Yeah, it was, I thought, pretty inexpensive.
So it was
but
40 or 50. Yeah, it's a good price.
It was a deep discounted price that we paid.
But Ricky, if you guys could do 10, I'll try to get somebody to do 10 or more, and then I'll take over the remainder. So we kind of split it all up, and that way we can save the residents money.
Okay?
Sound good?
And
If I could, I mean, we could split it right down the middle. If you got 3 companies, we could do a third of whatever it is. That's completely fine. It wouldn't break
Perfect.
us.
Yeah, yeah.
that'd be cool.
Thank you, Ricky.
And we've had some issues in the past where the tree service companies don't exactly follow the process, which has created tons of extra work. So Seth used to make sure they were reviewing the planting requirements, picking up the right piles from the garage, which they didn't. So someone's planting someone else's trees, and
I'll take care of that part and kind of meet people up there if they allow me to do that. Kind of hand it out and set it up with whoever volunteers to do that.
yeah. The guys they have picking up the trees are just, they're workers.
No, yeah,
You'd have
I
to
got you.
talk to
Yeah.
Hassan or whomever.
Yep.
And then the staking process seemed pretty,
So Seth had stakes we'd pick up at his house.
yeah, but he would actually divvy up all the people that requested trees into logical groupings, so you're not running, 15 miles from one end of the township to the other. So that took a little bit of analysis to do.
Yeah, but we, like you said, we had more trees last year to residents, so this
Yeah, my
year it should be a
yeah.
little bit easier. Anybody able to do some staking?
Yeah, we
You
all
mean
did staking.
or coordinating?
Coordinating,
staking?
yeah, thank you. It's coordinating
Yeah,
the
so
staking.
managing the process is,
Yeah, I'm not talking about that part,
oh,
but,
that's the harder part, I think.
yeah, well, I thought you guys were gonna work on that, no?
We can. No, I was talking about all the forms and stuff like that.
Oh, I
But
thought you-
yes,
So you can?
we can do, we can help with the forms and stuff as
Okay.
far as that goes. But like, who's gonna liaise with the tree suppliers and all that stuff? You were gonna do?
Frank's picking up the trees, right?
Like, it's just bigger
You
than.
put it
Yeah,
in a list.
we pick up the trees. Steve Ledgerton and I, we sort them into, this is Schreiner's pile, this is executive's pile, this is, whomever's pile. They come the next day and start picking them up. Steve kind of monitors that. Might have to have someone there when we know they're
Yeah.
coming, so they
Yeah.
take the right pile.
So
'cause
I
they
can do
haven't in the
that.
past. Then Seth would put out a request
Yeah.
to us saying who can stake. So you guys would raise your hands. I didn't last time. And you go to Seth's house, pick up the stakes, and you go out there. You leave literature. You try to contact the homeowner. If they're not there, you leave literature. I always would put the stakes somewhere because I just couldn't trust them. And stakes do develop legs. So that's why we'd put the staking like a week before
Mhm.
the trees arrive so they don't walk. And then you give the list, the computer printout to the Shriners or the executives, and they know which houses they have to go to.
Right, and Kristen, you will
And
be
one other thing, when the homeowner changes their mind, Hassan or Shriner will call Seth and say they don't want the tree anymore, or they want it put in their backyard, or, some other problem. So Seth would actually monitor the week of planting so that people had their questions answered and not get,
Yeah, I can
time
be the
wasted.
point for all that. I have no
Okay.
problem doing that. And I think if somebody doesn't want the tree when the day comes, we put it into the park. That way we're not trying to figure out where to go.
How many people?
Unless you have a reserves,
we have a waiting list.
a waiting list, yeah,
We've always sold out on the first day.
okay.
It's unbelievable, the appetite the township has.
So then if we have a waiting list, we can,
Give it to
I'll
them.
call up the next person or whatever.
So I think we can do, if you don't mind, anybody else wants to, the form, like where people register for it, they pick their species, putting the staking group together, sorting it by zip code or whatever, I could do that. I just
Perfect.
wanted
That's
somebody
what I
to lead
was-
it, so
yeah.
that's good.
Gotcha.
That's perfect.
I'd say if we were planting 50 trees, we'd have 2 or 3.
Okay.
It's not a big number.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
It's just work,
Yeah.
coordinating.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
We had a lot of rejections last year, went to Fenimore Woods. You
Gotcha.
know,
Oh, really?
They didn't want the trees.
Hmm.
Steve wanted trees for Fenimore Woods, so we took them from residents
Good
to
to track
Fenimore
that
Woods.
in some way.
What's that?
It'd be good to track the number of people who opt out after the fact, right?
It's a small number,
Oh, it is? Okay.
yeah.
Frank, committee, could I make a suggestion if you do have extra trees? One of the locations that we're talking about in 11A, we did remove 2 trees at Willowburn and Sproul. And that's just a blank island now. So the two trees that were there are gone. They were diseased, hollow. So that would be a spot if you do have leftover trees. you
Is this
could
by
plant-
Villanova? Willow Hollow?
No, it's Quaker Lane,
Where's Willow Hollow?
Willowburn.
Yeah, where is it?
It's on, right off Sproul Road. It's right before you get to the SEPTA tracks and you get to, I guess that's 30 and 320. So if you're heading from Conestoga up to 30 and 320,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
it's an island that'll be on your left-hand side. That's, some call it Quaker, we just call it we call it the State Islands. But
Okay.
it was two trees there, two nice-sized trees, but they both were dead, diseased, so we had to remove them. But now it's just grass, so we could put a couple of trees there if you so choose.
Thy will be done.
So let me have a question, I don't know if it's more for Ricky or Frank. So the 20 trees I got, somebody is donating the diapers and the deer protection. When should they drop it off and where?
It would be the garage, and it would be the 17th.
17th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And-
and if
and
they
we'll-
want to drop them at the garage, that's fine, but we would have no problem coming to their house and picking them up if they.
It's Janacek, who's a developer, so
Okay.
they've got a big truck, they can bring it all,
Okay.
yeah. Should I give them, you as a contact person?
Or Steve?
Yeah, Steve Ledgerson, Steve has his,
Steve
I
Ledgerton.
mean,
Steve?
Frank has his
Okay.
information.
I'll get you his contact
So.
information.
Frank, do you want me to put you onto the right-of-way project? Like, I'm in the document that was up there. So I'm adding just a task, right-of-way tree plantings. So James will be one leader. You don't want to, you'll just be on the support side?
I'm going to stay with parks.
Okay, perfect, that's what I'm asking.
That's enough
All
for
right.
me at my age.
I can't remember if Janet was just giving this cash to,
Yeah.
or just
Just
doing the
people who will
deer
do staking.
protection.
You do staking,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can go back and check my notes. Is it too late to get diapers?
Yeah, so
So you'll be like the lead, administration of, and the staking stuff
You're
we
saying
can
he
do.
gets cash.
right,
Right, so you're,
so you'll get this registration up.
And then I think he's doing, making up the other.
I'd like to see the project plan. I don't know what dates are and things like that. He said he has a project plan from Seth?
Because we already have the diapers
Right.
coming from PA.
He's giving us cash, but he wants to do the deer protection. He's got tons of leftover. He said,
Okay.
"I want that part of my
Do you have another plan that Seth had, that, or
Just a project plan, like that,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I have
Yeah,
a page and a
perfect.
half project plan
yes, perfect.
for an entire spring planting
okay.
that I can share with you guys.
Including right-of-way, or just,
Everything,
okay,
everything,
perfect.
yeah.
So you'll,
Share with everybody.
why don't you share it with me, and then I will post it on where it belongs
Yeah,
in the drive.
Leah will do a background check and I'll get it out to you.
Send it to me, and then I will make sure it's saved where everybody can use it, and then I'll send it out. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. Good work, guys.
Can I ask another question? Speaking of a pair of extra hands, where do we stand with replacing, or not replacing, adding somebody?
They were supposed to interview this week, but because of the weather, the meeting
Okay.
was canceled, so it's been postponed. They're going to interview in March.
Okay, okay.
Who are they?
I recommended somebody
Oh,
who's
okay.
with the township and has urban and suburban planning who'd be great for it.
So, and then the park trees, I'd continue to manage that. Have to go over Seth's house and get the signage. It's the same signage we use for the fall festival or wherever else we have a table. And then conduct demonstrations. Seth always did that and did a good job. I don't know if anyone else would want to do that. I'm not a public
On site, I
speaker.
think a lot of us can do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It can be ad hoc.
Yeah.
Have James Jr. do it.
Sounds good. Dig a hole and put a tree in.
Yeah.
I just got that a second later.
Set up table signage, set up Google Forms. So the stakes and stuff like that, well, I guess, Ricky, do you have stakes at the garage, or do we purchase them?
Seth bought them.
Seth bought them,
Yeah.
okay.
He bought them?
Okay, so I'll pick up stakes and then, I will bring them to the next meeting and then just hand it out then, whoever wants to,
Yeah, it'll be,
or if you guys don't mind.
well,
holding on to them.
our next meeting's in March, so we could do that. Get
Well, then
ahead of it.
everybody will have them
Yeah.
for the time being, unless they grow
Supplies.
legs. walk away.
Mine sat on the dishwasher.
And so we only need the 30 stakes, because we're sticking to the 30 right away.
Yeah, because when we stake the parks, Hossbach and Ledgerton use flags,
Flags, yeah.
and they like to throw them. So I
Still
stand,
over.
I stand behind them.
And everybody has a Sharpie? I don't need to provide Sharpies, right? No, you good? To mark
Do you
the
just want
tree on the stake.
the flags, rather than a stake? You know, the flags with the little white, the sewer department uses for their markouts and stuff?
I'd go stakes, because it is in April, and they're gonna be cutting grass at that point, so the flags can tend to get
Yeah, you can't
munched
see
up.
them.
Oh, that's a good point.
All right.
Yeah. When I used to cut grass, no match for the mower. So I'd stick with the stakes,
Okay.
I think.
And I'm sorry if I missed it, how many volunteers for the spring? In a perfect world, we'd like to see?
One volunteer per tree.
And are you gonna try to get some volunteers?
Yeah, I'll do the volunteering,
Oh,
just like
you
we
are?
did,
Okay.
just like we did last year,
Okay,
and the year before.
perfect. Do you have somebody in mind, or
No,
any
we
leads?
ask for volunteers on the Radnor trees and the township site, and they come. It's like.
But
a few-
any like groups, didn't we have groups before? or-
Yeah, they come out of either the volunteer process, or Molly or Tammy has someone call her.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, so we had First Resource Bank was
Mhm.
interested, then they went silent. We've had VU,
DeVita was here one year.
DeVita was here one year.
High School Academy in April has a couple of days of service. You know, maybe getting some
That would be a good one.
juniors and seniors.
Yeah. They could,
Do you want me to follow up with that, or you want?
that, if you, I don't know, have any contacts
I
at
do.
Episcopal Catholic.
Okay.
Wait, there was another thing. I would like to reach out to Villanova again, just because, you know, Jen's there, Santoro's there, and they planted those 75 trees,
Mhm.
and they had a good time doing it, so maybe we'll get some Villanova students.
Perfect.
Does anybody want to like be the volunteer management person? Just so that it's
Yeah,
not all you.
That's what I'm doing.
Do you want to do all of that too? Okay.
Yeah, he's taking care of all the
All
Yeah.
right.
park stuff.
All right.
That's what I've been doing. It's,
I know.
'cause that's our volunteer project.
But you want me to try and still call Episcopal?
Oh,
see
yeah,
if we get
yeah,
some kids?
yeah.
Okay,
Could you, we have contacts.
yeah.
It's just
yeah.
like,
And if anybody else has anybody come up, they can let Frank know, and Frank will deal with it.
And Villanova also has days of service, and they send a lot of kids
Mhm.
out.
Yeah, they did that last year.
yeah, so the 75 trees, that was their day of service,
Oh, it was?
yeah.
All right. So we-
And, so that's it on Seth. I'm gonna send him this slide.
He'll love it.
Have you been seeing him on LinkedIn? He
No.
was one of the under 40, 40 under 40 entrepreneurs.
Nice.
Yeah, he's been getting quite a bit of recognition. It's pretty
Yeah?
cool, pretty cool. I can say I knew him.
Right.
Back then.
I didn't even know he wasn't 40 though. That's incredible.
Yeah, he's like 38, 37. He doesn't
41.
deserve to
No wonder he
live.
has so much energy.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
All right, let's get back on track, guys.
We are on track.
7:30. We're talking about Seth too much, I think. I think he's blushing right now on the mount. All right. Anybody else have anything to add here?
I drew a
Sounds like you
list.
two got things covered on your end. Frank's got things covered on his end.
Can I-
You just outline what the goal was going to be.
Yeah. Tim, Eugenia, and I met earlier about having a fundraising campaign for trees, okay? And it's one of the goals for 2026. Eugenia is going to be heading that up. We're just the worker bees. But it's getting people to just donate money to buy trees. And you Eugenia's already got 4 people that gave us $3,000.
I saw that, that's
Yeah, it's
amazing.
awesome.
So that's 20 trees. So that was pretty cool.
So my goal, read the word goal, is to try and get the 100 trees donated for the riparian work in November.
Oh, cool.
And we're first gonna contact, and this first group is it's gonna be companies, contractors, corporations. And then in next year, the goal, see how that is, we'll move into opportunities for residents to support Shade Tree Commission. And it doesn't necessarily have to be trees, that would be great, but, you know, you might have people who say, I'd like to support a lecture once a year, I'd like to support a student having a 1-month internship or something, you know, urban trees, and so, sort of whatever, within reason, whatever they would like, so we'll start with trying to get 100 trees. When do you need to know that by? When do you need to say to PHS, I just need 25, or I just need 30?
Oh, I wouldn't do that. I would say, give us all the trees you can give us.
Oh, okay.
And these would all be extra.
Okay. Okay.
Ricky, this township has an insatiable desire for trees.
Tree monsters.
And we could, the parks alone are
Okay.
insatiable,
Okay.
you know, so, yeah, I've dealt with it.
All right.
And Eugenia, our website needs to be updated big time, so I would say anything that you think of that you would want on there
Yeah.
to help you,
Yeah.
right? Just
Yeah.
let us know or whatever.
Well, so hopefully by next meeting, I mean, it will be by next meeting, I'll have text, which will be sent out to all of us for, and this is such an old-fashioned word, for like a brochure, or on the website, or this, that, and the other. Here's our goal, here's what we need, here's why we need it, here's what trees do for a township, so forth and so on. We'll all approve that, and then hopefully get it on the website, because I've also promised, and they should get this, that the contractors who, you know, they're giving us a chunk of money, trees $150 each, and I'm gonna ask some of them for 5, 10 trees, and more than that, actually. Pictures of them on the website. I've asked the 4 who have given to the spring to come to show up that day, and we'll have a nice sort of formal picture. So we're gonna, you know, we want them to be.
Recognition, yeah.
Have, you know, good public.
Recognition, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should create a section for that, and then that way, if you want to update it, maintain it,
Yeah.
whatever, you can.
And we'll put their company name,
Yeah.
since we're starting out with corporations and
Yeah.
companies. And it's not all just contractors. I mean,
Right.
that's why we got so far, but,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, see what happens.
And
People like to support trees.
I had somebody contact me from the Villanova Garden Club. They wanted to check out they wanted a tour of the Milwaukee Forest.
Awesome.
Now, it sounded like there may be retirement age, and that location probably might not be the best for them, because it's up the hill and everything.
Villanova alumni or students?
No, it's called the Villanova Garden Club.
Oh, so
Didn't know there was one.
I didn't even know. But just thinking of that, maybe we could get other garden clubs, and maybe something with, if we get the riparian project going, that could be something, and maybe these clubs would like to pay for a tour or something, and we could use that money towards planting. Yeah. So, I think once we get another project like the forest, but in a more accessible area, might be good.
I mean, I think the opportunity is endless
Yeah.
for resident, I mean, even schools, you know, students.
Mm-hmm.
My class bought 2 trees, your class bought 4. So I think people want to be involved and want to be part of the community, I mean, part of this, so.
Yeah, as long as Frank's still here, yeah. Yeah, they want to be associated with him.
What'd you say?
we gotta get moving then.
Oh, it's only on.
That's morbid.
Wow, Villanova Garden Club has a silent auction.
Yeah, there you go.
James, is anyone safe from you tonight?
You are. And Tim, because he's new.
Except for I'm going to add your name to all the
That's
categories.
okay, that's okay.
All right, so Frank, thank you for putting all that together.
Yes,
Dennis.
thank you so much.
Appreciate that.
Could I jump in for a
Yes.
sec? I just wanted to also mention it, don't forget that we have the second year of the tree removal project going on. I think there's like 9 parks where they'll be removing trees from. I think it might be 40 trees. So spread out. So maybe for your fall planting, you might want to, I can give you the list of the trees that are coming down at what parks, so you could see where it'll be, just so you can maybe have that in the back of your mind to maybe, fill in some of those blanks that'll be removed or be available after the removal happens.
I think it's a great idea, and maybe if we have enough money, maybe in the fall time, plant a couple trees where you've taken out some, start replacing that.
All trees don't have to come from DHS, they can go to other sources, right?
Yeah. And get them from anywhere, but our budgets, looks like it's gonna be limited after everything, unless Eugenia keeps continuing to do her great work. But I like the fact that we're replacing trees that are coming down. So maybe if we get a list for, like in August or something, we start planning for that. I think that'd be awesome. Thanks, Ricky. And thank you, Frank, thank you, Eugenia, everybody for doing such an awesome job. New business, does anybody have anything for new business? Nobody? You sure? I have one thing for new business I found here. Real quick, there's a second meeting for the Wayne Master Plan coming up that I'll be going to, I think. So ideas that we'd like to include as a shade tree commission, if they're looking for what would you like to see in the township. I think we talked about rooftop gardens.
Green spaces.
Talk about 118 on Radnor Lane. That's, the 118 bar.
Yeah, they were before us last month.
A little bit, because they,
Mm.
I saw what that building's gonna look like as a rendition from the Vision of Wayne project. It's gorgeous. Absolutely, and it's got grass on the roof.
awesome.
Made me think of that.
They heard Kristen.
I did put it in my survey.
It's the bar, it's called
Did you? 118 North, yeah.
Next to Barber Shop, next to Christopher's.
Oh, yeah.
One thing that came out is they had that parking study,
Mhm.
and there are tons of opportunities for parks, for open spaces, benches, trees, and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I watched the video of the February 5th, because I couldn't go to it. I watched the video of it and their presentation on the study and stuff. It was good.
Did you see it?
No.
No, it's there. But yeah, they've got a lot of demand or requests for open space parks and trees for people to sit.
Yeah.
Drink their Starbucks or whatever.
Like Suburban Square has that little part in the middle, now kids play in there. That's
And
pretty.
the space between Georgie's, there's a shop,
Gingy's?
Gingy's and Dr. Ritz.
Mhm.
That little open space where they put tents and stuff, that was considered for a park. Like just put there under grass and trees and benches.
That entrance there? Wow.
But it seems like we have tons of unused parking, it's just not conveniently located.
I would say like trees, like in big tree boxes, like what kind of trees can you put in that would go into a container? that
Yeah,
are
so
on the sidewalk?
I agree. We're saying all this, what we'd like to see. How does anybody know any places that they feel that could be done? Like, everybody wants more trees, more benches, but where, how, do we have any ideas of, like Frank?
This vision of Wayne is limited to Wayne Business Area,
Mhm.
Yeah.
like between Plant Avenue and.
I think the Wayne Business District, yeah.
I think tree boxes along the sidewalks would work.
Do you have to water tree boxes, Ricky?
Yeah, you would. For the first, just like planting a new tree.
Would the business be able to water the tree box?
I mean, they could, but if the township puts them in, they may want us to, care for them for a while, and then the problem will be what would happen if they die, who will be responsible. So unless we tell the business that we'll take care of it for the first year, and then after that, it's on them, it could be an issue. If something happens to the tree, and now if they don't want to replace it, would you force them to replace it? So it would be good, but I know that's what they put in that lot that replaced the AT&T lot. Like, there's trees and planters. So so, and the board was kind of not too, I guess, happy with the trees being in the planters. So I wouldn't suggest that for trees. I don't think that's where trees would thrive.
They can look trashy too.
And,
people
you
throw
know,
stuff.
I'll leave it up to James to agree or disagree, James and Mr. Golis.
Yeah, well, I mean, the design review won't allow planters anyway in Wayne, so, I mean, it's, no, you can't. I mean, people do it anyway, they wheel them out and stuff, but, and the reason they do it is the health department doesn't want vermin, and vermin will live in those things if enough food and other stuff goes. But my thing on downtown tree planting is, I think, James, you'd agree, species are so important
Oh, yeah.
for like the type of brutal environment these trees are gonna go into. Because we don't even have sidewalks like in downtown Wayne. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, so it's like, I mean, we have sidewalks, but they're the same level as the street. So it's like, to me, you gotta pick the right trees, or it's just a suicide mission.
Yeah, one of the brightest people I've ever worked with, a designer, she always said that street trees, like in Wayne, that type of area, they may last 8 to 15 years at most. So species does matter, of course, but I think we should plan on, maybe this is a good idea, plan on the future so we don't have to wait for trees to be replaced, that we have something in place to do it every couple of years, if it's needed. But that sounds
Is that whole
Like, makes sense.
strategic program also looking at, you know, potential trees in areas where there are none now, and their impact on stormwater too? A lot of urban areas now are, when they're planting trees, they may lose a parking space or not, but they do a grassy area that, you know, is usually at the end of it's engineered, so it's at the end of a downhill road, and it's great for stormwater management too, with trees there. Are they looking at that at all, or, I mean, the two should really sort of be like.
I mean, that didn't come up at any meeting,
Yeah,
the other meeting we were at.
Yeah.
But I know the township, you guys did that project on, right behind, near John's Market, in that neighborhood, where they dug up the sidewalks and they
Yeah.
put in trenches with new trees and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So, I don't know if it actually does much good, but
So
we're just gonna run downhill.
do you want us to come up with ideas and just email them to you?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
when's
Yeah.
the meeting?
In March sometime.
Oh, okay,
I think it's like March, before we meet again.
okay.
So if you have any ideas, send them over to me. Tim, do you have my email? Yeah. And then I can just bring that forward, see where it goes. All right. Any other new business? The annual goals, I think, kind of worked through that, right? I'm going to lose some weight, hopefully. That'll be my big goal. Hazardous trees. Ricky's like, what an idiot. Hey, gotta liven it up a little bit.
Yeah, everything was normal. They were those two locations were trees that were called in, and John had opined on them, and they needed to be addressed and removed.
Perfect. And public participation. Seeing none,
Word's getting out.
I'll make a motion to adjourn. All in favor? There we go.